had a little student, a 4-year-old little girl, long time ago, and the doctors told to the parents not to buy shoes for the little girl because she won't be able to walk. And when a few years later she walked back to the doctor's office, the doctor said, "I see, but I don't believe." This is what I really enjoy during class, that you don't know the other person's limit. You don't know how far she can go and what is she able to learn. Cerebral palsy is the damage caused by the damage of the brain, and the brain is so flexible. There are so many opportunities to make new connections and learn new functions that it is always exciting how far we can go with one student. Cerebral palsy, it affects the whole personality. It's not only about muscles and movements. This is why conductive education is a holistic approach. It's a little bit of everything: speech, gross motor, fine motor skills, social participation, transfer from A to B, and self-awareness, body awareness. Although it is in group setting, what we think it's very motivating and encouraging for the children, the goals are set individually, and this is how the task series are put together. After the task series, we always do some activities that fits to the everyday life and helps to improve the self-care skills and independence. For example, how to use the bathroom, or how to go to the table without physical help, or how to dress and undress, how to be more independent in eating. Conductive education was developed in Hungary after the Second World War by a professor, Dr. András Pető, and it is a 4-year university study to become a conductor in Budapest. The long-term goal in conductive education is to help the individual, children or adult with motor challenges, to be an active member of the society. It sounds very serious, but what it means is to participate in age-appropriate activities.
Seba joined Step and Smile the same month we arrived in KL. This was almost 2 years ago. That time, she was loud, she was not attentive, and she could not sit and play with a toy or a doll. Today, she's well behaved, much better attention span, very alert of what's happening around her, and she can sit and play with her favorite doll and even with some Legos. On the gross motor, when we arrived here, Seba was already walking, but not very well coordinated. She could not stop. Today, she has much better coordination. She could stop and turn and also get up from the floor. She loves to go to the supermarket or the fruits market with her friends from Step and Smile. Seba is very blessed to be part of Step and Smile.
And 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. And 1 and 2.
So my little boy Ryan, who is 9, has spina bifida and he attends Step and Smile. Ryan, because of his spina bifida, he's not able to walk or sit up independently, or he wasn't. He has a lot of trouble with sensation in his legs and stuff. So before he came to Step and Smile, he wasn't very mobile. He didn't realize that he was able to sit up on his own if he worked at it. So since coming to Step and Smile, because of the program, which is a lot of physical activity, to music and lots of routines, he's got very strong. He's a lot more strength in his arms, and we've even found that, you know, we've gone into his bedroom at home and he's been sitting up in his bed in the morning, which he would never have done. And it's part that he wasn't aware that he could do it, and also part because he didn't have the strength. But every day that he comes, he gets stronger and stronger and stronger. He really brightens up when he comes to Step and Smile. So we drive up the avenue to come here, and he's behind me in the car seat. He's clapping because he knows where he's going. He knows he's going to have fun. And when we pick him up to go home, he is so tired. He just wants to sleep. He is exhausted because he has spent 4 hours having fun, doing physical stuff, which is really, really good for him, and just being a little boy with all these other little children that he loves spending time with. And for me, the way I like to think about conductive education, it's like having a physiotherapist and an occupational therapist. And if he has those sessions which are important, he does that on his own. But at Step and Smile, he does all that sort of stuff, but with his friends. So there's way more motivation and way more reward when he does stuff, because he's got his little friends to stay well done. And so I love Step and Smile.
When I first heard about conductive education, I did some reading and I was eager to send to my daughter Jana to try the program. So when we heard about Step and Smile doing the first conductive education program in Malaysia, we got the invitation from them to do a trial program, we were so happy. And it was a very right decision for us, because I can see that Jana is very happy doing movement exercises and daily activities, even at home. Within a few weeks, we saw a lot of positive improvement with Jana. Her muscle is growing, her self-confidence is getting better, and her social skills are very good. She's also able to think about how to use her body better and how to solve problems like how to sit up by herself. Her body awareness are also getting better, that she's totally diaper free now, and she's able to wear and take off her clothes by herself, and also she can do alternate movements with her arms, something that she couldn't do before this.
When I grow up, I'd like to be a teacher. I teach Seba, put red to the yellow code, and green to code. That's all.